y'all hear it?
Guys, Christian showed up late to the show and late to the call.
Did you hear the music?
Yes.
I didn't.
He said he counted us down.
Cue talent.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
talent. Episode.
Well, I thought we'd hear the music.
1010. Session 1 is done.
Is it 10?
Yes.
All right, I thought it was
think so.
9.
1010.
Well, it might be 9.
It might be 1009, might be 1010.
Tyler's counting skills aren't great.
Not great.
They are not good. And he was like
never
a
made the claim
counting.
that they
He was
were.
a counting major at Michigan
I
too.
was, close enough, sure.
Yeah, he just majored in counting. So hey, welcome, special edition FRL live from the Nike booth here at the Fan Center here at the what is this called? The Convention Center?
The Kansas City Convention. My beautiful wife over here, she had a prom here at the
Prom?
convention center.
Wow. Were you her prom date? No,
No,
probably
I didn't
not.
live in Kansas City.
You didn't live in Kansas City.
We
You
should
didn't go
find the guy she took.
Yeah.
And
Beat him up.
Yeah, let's get him. So after this show, we're going to go look for that guy. We'll probably beat him up. But session
You know
one.
who I want to beat up? I heard Dylan Palacio's here. If he's not a coward, 3:30 p.m., Rudy Bear's Jiu-Jitsu, or right over here. I'll grab you and I'll whoop your ass. Pardon my language. My wife's going to yell at me.
Ding.
I'm getting yelled at.
Ding. You're in trouble. She just shot him a look.
I will beat up Dylan Palacio if he shows up.
I don't know. You've been kind of ambiguous on how you feel about Dylan over there.
He couldn't even beat Ecuador.
Oh, man. Now,
lost to
I think he
Ecuador.
competes for Ecuador.
Oh, so
no, he doesn't. Uruguay.
Yes, that's right.
Wow. Problematic.
I'm wrong.
Problematic. How about Ecuador taking a stray 5 seconds into FRL? Poor Ecuador.
High-level wrestling in
It's
Ecuador.
rough enough with their GDP, and now they got Ben just dunking on him. All right, so session 1 is in the books. We're going to be doing FRL 3 times during NCAAs, between sessions. We're trying to start like around a half hour after the session. That maybe is not realistic because some of us stay for all the matches.
I think you need to rent a Bird scooter. I re-downloaded my app, so that will get you
I agree.
faster.
I agree.
Christian was worn out walking
And I looked
over
for
here.
one. Now people are just throwing things at Ben. What is that?
It's money.
Poker
It says I get a free trip to Paris, France, 2024. I think.
Wow.
That says.
Oh, from
Free
Rich
trip.
Bender.
Oh, whoa.
Boom. Oh, got yours.
What? You
Oh,
stop.
free money. Let's go.
I'm stealing this from
Wow.
Rich.
Thank
Rich
you,
Bender's
Rich.
throwing coins at us. He's literally showering us with USA
there
Wrestling
All right,
chips.
listen, now we only have 58 minutes. We got to get going.
All right. Thanks.
125 was kind of normal.
Kinda
Kinda
no-
125 stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
Diego Sotelo beats Jory Volk. That was a surprise, but he's kind of.
He beat the number 1 guy in the country this year.
Yes,
So
he
it's
did.
not
And
like-
now
yeah.
Diego Sotelo is going to have
Anthony Noto.
Noto next round. So
who
he
was
could,
number 1. What did he
yes. So he's already beaten him. So
Yeah.
he's got a great shot. Beyond that, Smith beat DiAgostino.
That was a
Now-
crazy end.
Oh,
to that match.
Ramos was a crazy one with Macron.
Yes.
Macron got close at the end there.
Middle school Macron was he meant business.
What'd you
during
call
that.
him?
Middle school Macron.
What?
That's what they call him.
When we were at the Virginia Tech duel, all the Virginia Tech kids were chanting "Middle School Macron."
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Was he looking at a baby or what?
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
and we had an interview with Tom Ryan, and he was like, they
That's a
called him
good
Middle
one.
School Macron because he looks like he's 10. And it was really funny how Tom
that's
Ryan
good.
thought it was hilarious.
Leaning into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but beyond that, you're right, Ben. Not a ton of surprises at 125 pounds. As we're looking at it,
The Caleb Smith DiAgostino match was crazy. I definitely thought it was a takedown. It was. Did it go before the clock? I thought the answer was yes, and they confirmed that yes.
well, it was weird because I was watching it, and I thought I had the scoreboard in view,
Yeah.
and I thought it was 0. But then when I went back and rewatched it, it wasn't even close. It was
Yeah.
clearly in time.
Yes.
So good win there for Caleb Smith. Now he's got Luke Stanish next. This next round is going to be absolutely absurd.
Oh, baby.
I don't know how much we want to talk about the upcoming
I
matches.
don't know that we can talk about the upcoming.
I don't know that we
matches.
can. I don't know if we're allowed.
We
to.
really should. We really should do it one after next session. I'm not volunteering myself for more work.
Yeah.
But reality.
Reality.
Maybe I'll just go live on my own phone.
Yeah, that's legal.
That is legal.
That's allowed. All right, why don't we do this? We'll go through kind of the happenings for each weight, and then we can maybe circle back
If
afterwards.
we have time. That's a great
Okay.
idea.
Penn State's in first, guys.
33. Crookham almost lost. That was close.
Yes.
That was legit close. That headlock that guy locked up, I thought, oh my God, he might go over.
That would have been crazy. The big story here, Marlon Yarbrough majors Aaron Nagao. He just took him down and took him down and took him down.
So there was one, and I don't know how to go back and watch the match from where on my phone or whatever.
Yeah.
There was a moment in this, I think early in the second period, where Nagao tries a standing Granby and he gets planted hard. And it appears to me that he kind of just turned down after that. And I don't know if he got shook up or whatever, but he really didn't look the same after that. I know he got taken out in the first period, but he just did not look very high energy.
Yeah, he didn't look great in that match at really any point. And also, another upset, Ethan Oakley took out Sam Latona 8-7.
Wait, Oakley, where's he from?
App State.
They had another upset. They had
Askey beat
Chittum.
Killed
him. He beat him up.
Just he would not stop taking him down.
Did you see that one coming?
No.
No one did.
Only in that we now know that Meyer Shapiro is not allowed to wrestle Cody Chittum. That's the one thing we've learned.
Oh, jinx.
That thing's been jinxed since, like, who's number one days. Other 33 stuff.
Klebov over Serrano. I didn't watch much of that, but that's 24 over 9.
Yeah, that's and honestly, that's not a surprising. I think Kozak's like, I think that he's going to get that one. So not a huge one. Bouzakis was down to Brown, I think, but he came back.
He did. He got taken down in the first, and then I think it was 5-5 in the third, and he got a takedown towards the end, I believe.
Yep. Otherwise, not a ton else. It was a close win for Ragusin over Kolioko. Sets up a really exciting second round of action.
Ragusin had a close one, didn't he? It was
9-7.
Yeah.
9-7.
That was a crazy one also.
He was up like 6-1 at one point, but
Yeah.
Kolioko mounted a slight comeback.
Yeah. So take a look at Nagao's path back. He's gonna be how about Kolioko Latona is a round one wrestle back.
Damn,
that's crazy.
Yes.
More Nagao.
Give me a number. What number do you get for Nagao?
Nagao's he's gonna have Cade Moore.
Cade Moore. Then who's loser 180 though?
I'm working on it, buddy.
Wow, we should have stayed on the front side over here.
Yeah,
and he'd be on the
yeah.
back side.
Klebo Frost.
Oh, he could win
So
that. Yeah, he could win.
doable. But then
Those guys are both scrappy and hard to score on, though.
Frost is wild.
Yeah.
He had kind of a crazy match too.
100%.
But then he would have to win multiple more matches to.
From this round, it's what, 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4 to place.
Yeah.
And then to go all the way to third, I think it's 7. Is that correct?
I think
Yes.
something like that. Yeah.
Edmund beat Henson in a pretty obvious
Yep.
It was the seeding was what it was, but I think everyone realized
that was close. I don't think Henson was ever very close on a takedown. Edmund got close on a double leg or two, and then over time he hit him with like a throw by as Henson shot in.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you know what match was really good? Lemley Cleveland Belton.
Yes, it was.
That match was awesome.
Really good match. Like Belton got
I think two
takedowns.
Yeah.
And then
Both double legs. Strong double legs. Got the legs together right away. Sergio
Limley had to win a late scramble.
And then he got a ride out too. I think.
And ride out. So
Yes.
he won 10-8, but it's because he got the ride out plus riding time right at the end.
Yeah, if Belton escaped, it would have been tied into overtime.
Yeah, you know what? It's a bunch of my kids commented this. I hear with me. It's kind of information overload. You know, like I'll tell you what.
So much.
I saw Tom Crook win. I knew he wasn't a top seed. So who'd he beat? And he beat Jordan Titus, and I'm sure that match was wild. But I didn't get to watch any of it at all.
One takedown match. Yeah, you missed so much in these opening rounds. Oh, Von Bauer beat Cale Happel.
And Fungaro versus Jamison was wild too. Did you watch that one?
Well, Jamison was up, right?
And Fungaro got a full period ride out in second period, and then I think a takedown, and he rode him almost all the way out, but he gave an escape with a little bit of time left to steal, and he had ride time, so I think he won by that, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, Cale Happel versus Von Bauer. I glanced over there. That was crazy. I want to say, I feel like Happel was winning, and Von Bauer maybe got a takedown to tie and then a takedown in overtime.
Yeah. And then Cole Matthews goes down to Mitch Moore.
Yeah. And then Bo Bartlett wins with like 4 seconds left.
That match was
6-1 win, though.
There was a
Shut up, Christian.
He won by 5. It's he was pushing a
It
major
was
decision.
1-1.
Wait, how did it end up being 6-1?
Because he got one to his back.
Oh, he did?
You might as well go to your back if you're trying to give up a takedown to lose the match, you know?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you don't have any choice.
I didn't realize
but
he went to his back.
Yeah.
But that match, it looked like Cal Miller almost had a takedown in the first period.
Oh,
first or
yes.
second.
Oh, for sure.
They need to get that
position
like squared away on what that call is.
Yes.
Because it looked like, I mean, he was over the leg. The leg wasn't in, but the left leg was like had the ankle. I don't know.
There was another one that was like that. It was a Matt Chu. I'm blanking which one it was, but you know who it was? And it would have been a huge upset. It was Salazar Negron.
Yes.
And I sure thought, I'm like, dude, I know Salazar's hanging on to his leg, but Negron is around the hip. The hips are behind the hips. He's over both legs. Like, that's a takedown. And then, it was
in the Cal Miller Bartlett match, it almost felt like they didn't call it because he didn't hook his leg.
Yeah.
He had his leg between Bartlett's legs, but I feel like they're more inclined to call it when they hook it.
But it feels like he could have hooked it. Like he was
Yeah.
just choosing not to because it was on the.
Yeah, because sometimes when you hook there, they're
Yeah,
able to use
they
that
can sit
against you
in.
because then
That's
you
true.
can't use your leg to prop back out, you know?
Yes.
So your leg gets stuck there,
I would just-
and then if you're able to come in, you get knocked over.
Going
Yeah.
back, looking at that, the images that Brock Haidt tweeted out that one after
Arrington.
Arrington and
Yeah.
Hansen. That was our high school rules, and the difference was whether the wrestler had it hooked and didn't.
You know,
have
this
it.
is kind of dumb, but I almost like the freestyle distinction of your hips need to be behind their
Pass
hips.
all the way behind.
And if we're all the way behind them, straight behind them, then it's a takedown. And if you're not, it's not.
yeah, the
It-
leg gimmick is
Yes.
weird to me.
Yeah.
Because especially to your point, you know, if you step over the leg, there is, if the bottom person or the shooter on the leg knows what they're doing, there is a decent amount of danger to the person who's hooking the leg.
Yes.
So, like you said, some guys who understand that, they're like, they don't want to hook.
No.
Right? They really don't because they know they'll get them off balance going backwards.
Yes, exactly right.
Before we move on from the weights, we should also quickly highlight the best second round match.
Oh.
Of the-
Okay.
Hardy Lemley, probably, right?
Hardy Lemley for 141 is going to be
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
pretty intense.
Yes.
That's the one.
That's the
for
one,
sure.
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
Etchemandia Edmond though.
That's going to be pretty
that,
fire,
that was,
actually.
That was 10-9 at Big 12.
Yes, yeah.
Both of them have big moves. For
Big
sure.
moves, very
Yeah.
explosive, yes.
All right, should we move on to
Yeah,
149?
49. What did we have here? Dude, Williams, Rachi, did you watch that match? Ben?
Oh, we did watch that match because, yeah,
Crazy finish.
Crazy finish.
It
So
looked like
Rachi
Rachi had it.
almost had the takedown.
Yeah.
And then this is just where some of the Iowa guys, it just feels like they get in a few of these scrambles and they're lost, right? So he almost has a takedown. I think Williams kicked through, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And came right,
And
Rachi-
he ended up on the other leg.
Yeah, he fell in and came right into a cradle. And then did he deck him or is it
Near
just
side. No, just swipes.
Just swipes. Yeah, so 3 and 4 to win the match.
Yes. Yes. Great
Mhm.
match, though. Really exciting finish there.
Yeah, that was a good one. McDougald upset Ethan Miller. That was going at the same time
Yeah.
the other Millers wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a fun match.
Abbas beat Kasak.
Oh yeah, that was
One
a crazy
takedown
one.
match.
one.
And, Kasak had an opportunity there, and I guess it was the third. Yeah, it was the third
He had
period.
it was in the third period.
He had
had
his leg up
Abbas's
in there.
leg there on the edge.
Yeah, they went kind of out of bounds-ish, and then wasn't able to
You
get
know
it.
what other match was totally insane? And I'm going to check this, but I tuned out because it was a bloodbath. And then I tuned back in.
Yeah, what happened?
Look at this. Takedown, 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 takedown. So he was up, was this 5 take?
He's
is
talking about
Gomez
Gomez and
Crook.
Crook.
15-5 or something. And
Yeah.
then it looked
I
like
turned
he
around
got
and it was like
tired.
18 to 12.
He looked
or
like tired,
something.
and he got taken out twice, and he almost got put on his back at the end of the match.
All right, what happened there, Michigan man?
I wasn't watching. I was
Fake
watching
fan.
Kasich and Abbas.
Because he was up so big. He was
Yeah,
up so
he was
big. It was
winning
like,
by so much
this is a
that
bloodbath.
I stopped
Whatever.
watching.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure. He only gave up one takedown.
No.
Two takedowns.
Yes.
6
No,
points.
but it was he almost went to his back was the thing.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
See, I
Okay,
didn't
yeah.
see it.
I'm not sure. Yeah, because he was up like 15-5, and final score ended up being 18 to
Yes.
12.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, with these matches, like, once you see a match is at hand, you kind of, like, move
Tune
off
out.
of it.
It's too much.
Because there's too much.
Yes.
Swiderski just 2-1 win over Army. It's kind of surprising.
That was a close one, and I want to say, click on that, was it stalling or maybe an illegal hold? It was an illegal hold, right? Yes, it was an illegal hold.
Oh, it's like a figure 4, I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Ty Waters looked amazing.
He did.
Dude, he's
unfortunately.
freaking good.
Yeah, that
Unfortunately.
sucked.
Yo, he,
Geoffrey was in on the so Waters got the first down. Geoffrey was in on the second takedown, and Waters did some wizardry and put him right on his back.
Cutback
where
type
it was,
of thing.
Yeah, like a cutback type thing. It was very, very good move.
Waters, yeah. He looks like someone, he could be
Yeah.
a national champion
Yeah.
someday.
Well, honestly, I think he's going to beat McDougald kind of easily next
Yeah, yeah.
round. Puts him in the quarters. Could he beat Henson? I think so.
Yeah.
He's very
He
tough.
could.
Wait, I think McDougald beat Waters this year.
Really?
Yeah.
McDougald's kind of very defensive and has some like bendy, weird hips, and he's kind of hard to wrestle. And that was kind of what happened to Cal Miller.
Yeah.
Is that Cal Miller or is it Ethan? Ethan Miller. He was in on a bunch of takedowns and just wasn't able to finish.
Yeah, I'm looking up that McDougald.
Oh, we got to tell Suples, you got to stop.
Yeah.
Cut it out. No, we're doing a show over here.
He lost to him 8-5 in.
Dang.
Wow.
That was in.
All
In
right.
the duel.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Forever ago.
It was December. It was literally last year.
Literally
All
a
right.
full year ago. Best second round matches for 149. Arrington D'Amelio catches my eye.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I think they split this year.
Williams Henson could be fun.
Yeah, I bet Williams will keep it close, and he does get tired, as referenced to, say, the Swiderski match, and Henson obviously puts a lot of pressure on.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, 57 was wild. Let's go.
Moving on.
Yeah. What a, what's his name? Zurbin.
He lost again.
This guy's about to be the 2 seed, and then next thing you know.
He was literally going to be the 2 seed.
Yep.
Had he won out.
Bombs out at Big 12s. Now he lost to Swinson.
And Big 12s was good at 57, but not great. Chittum took second. He lost first round. Ryder Downey, he did win first round. He's got a tough match this round against Bryce Andonian. How'd you guys think Andonian looked? I thought he was good, not great.
Yeah, just fine.
I didn't really get to watch 157.
Yeah, he was all right. I mean, he got his takedown, and then I think we're going to see with guys like him and Carter, they're just going to get the margin they need and just kind of hang.
The other awesome match at this weight, Franek Blaze went to double overtime, and Franek won on 4 seconds of.
Oh, really?
4 seconds of ride time. I don't know why. It feels like sometimes in the double overtime, it's like the guys get a little high, and that was what happened. Blaze got higher up. It's like, dude, just stay low, especially when you have no stall calls. Because worst case, then you hang onto the leg.
Yep.
Wait that out, and then move on from there.
Yep.
Man, the second round matches for this weight are going to be just insane.
Yes.
Re-cap?
Is that not how you spell recap?
It's just a recap. Are you
Recap.
All right, I'll edit it. I'll edit
It's
it.
a singular word.
Oh my
Go back to the
gosh.
brackets.
I'm editing it.
Where'd you go to college?
Don't bring that up when I mess up. That's so crazy.
Go back. Come on.
Okay, I'm back at the bracket.
All right.
I can't get over this. Re-hyphen cap?
Shut up.
Unbelievable.
Chittum versus Askey. We mentioned that already. That was one where Askey got a few early takedowns, and I thought, okay, wow, he's got some tricky stuff. Chittum's going to put the pace on him, wear him down. And then, again, you look somewhere else, and it's like, wait, he's got taken out 2 more times. Like, holy moly.
Literally.
How was he taking him down?
Leg attacks.
Regular.
Yeah. So, that was, let's see, who else in this bracket? Oh, Keller beat Love at 1-0. That's an interesting 7 seed. So he'll have Franek now. Franek's actually not in a bad. I mean, he almost lost the first round, but he's not in a bad spot because Keller's a very beatable 7. And then Teamer is a beatable number 2. He lost to Chittum this year. Especially if you kind of hold it tight, put pressure on, and maybe don't take too many risks. Like, it's going to go down to the wire.
That's crazy. Okay,
Second round matches.
Not a bad path at all.
Second round matches. You got Luan Robb is nuts. Downey Andonian. Crazy.
Should be fun.
Blockus Scott.
They're kind of all of them, right?
That's really good.
Honestly, who would ask? He's got a decent record. He's 23-5.
He's always been pretty solid.
Solid, but not like this level.
Well, we don't know.
He's yeah.
Brayton Lee,
Cardenas is
Cardenas.
the 14 seed.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought Brayton Lee would get it, but then goes to overtime with McGee. McGee's tough, though.
Yeah.
Watching Shapiro, are you buying more stock into him?
I'm in the same.
Christian
same
sold at 60, buying back at 120.
Nope.
Very good business plan.
Such a liar. Big
we
lie.
had the records.
Pull it.
We do have the records.
We do have the records.
Do you think that it'll be Meyer and Ja'Cory semi?
Meyer, Ja'Cory.
I mean, I think Franek could do it, but
I think Franek could beat Ja'Cory.
I do think Myers could be in that semi for sure.
But okay, what about you're writing off Cardenas that easy because Cardenas did beat him.
No, I'm not.
Cardenas is
I
tough.
forgot about
He's solid, and he really.
I have Brayton. I had in my bracket. I had Brayton upsetting Cardenas.
Oh, so you still think that's going to happen even after the first round?
Not really.
So you think it's going to be Cardenas?
Yeah, probably. Still think Meyer gets him, but
yeah.
Who do you think wins between Andonian and Downey?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's what version of Andonian are we getting?
It feels like Downey. I have not seen that. Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't look great, Andonian.
Yeah, he is. Downey's tough, doesn't make a lot of mistakes, so I don't think he'll get caught up in something big from Andonian.
Yeah.
And you kind of make Andonian earn it. I thought Blockus looked like he was moving pretty well.
I didn't catch a second of his match, actually.
I watched just maybe like a 30-second little clip, and it looked as he was moving pretty well and whatnot. So it's like, doesn't seem super injured. I don't know. We'll find out.
Cool.
As term moves on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Okay.
165.
65.
Kick out
Noah-
pin. Noah Mulvaney, let's go!
That was a crazy one.
Yes, that was so awesome. We were going nuts up in the crowd.
Yeah, I mean, he was down.
He gave up
big.
3 first-period takedowns.
Not ideal.
Cradle to his back in the second period, reversal, and right out in the third period to win.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Junkyard dog activities. He's got Caliendo next.
Yes, that's a tough one. Caliendo, no, that one wasn't. It was a scoreless first period, but it wasn't close. Oh, the Ramirez one. He almost got taken down by Nick Hamilton at the end.
I missed that.
Yeah,
Wow.
he won 5-4, and Hamilton had a single leg, and he was kind of, Julian does like the kind of half splits, and he was chasing the ankle over here. Where if he would have got it, he could have driven him over it.
Wow.
Yeah,
That'd have been crazy.
That would have been nuts.
that would have been nuts.
Not
Hall-
many upsets here, huh?
Yeah.
Not really. Hall and Taylor look pretty good. This is one where we've said kind of there is definitely a separation between the
Yeah.
top and then the next batch of guys.
Mitchell got the tech. Not a huge surprise
Not a huge
there.
surprise.
He texted.
Brevin Casella is kind of tough to score on. We'll see how much Mitchell can open him up because he's kind of tight and he's not great, but he is hard to score on.
Okay. When
Yeah.
have you watched Brevin?
Well, I happen to have a lot of 165, so I've watched
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of 65 matches.
Okay.
Yeah. Keegan wrestled him last year. I want to say major, but it was one where the guy was kind of like scrambling and hanging on in a few different
clingy.
positions. Yeah, I think he majored him. And I feel like I should go look and fact check myself.
No.
At first glance, best second-round match, Amin Olenek. That's 2 All-Americans.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Well, then Hall and Taylor should be good, too.
Holland
Yeah.
Taylor would be
And
good.
Trail Taylor look really good.
Yeah, a major. That's pretty because normally he kind of keeps it a little closer. 11-0 is a good sign.
Peyton Hall teched Stony Buell, who's
Yeah.
not bad.
Mountaineers are scoring points.
What place are they in?
I think they're in first.
Well, it was funny. Penn State took a long time to get the first place. Took them all the way to heavyweight to get into first.
Yeah. They're in 19th, West Virginia.
Yeah.
Where's Michigan? 3?
Three. They
I'll
did,
take
they had a
it.
good round.
It's not bad.
Yeah, Ohio
not bad.
State was having a terrible round, and then they got a Rogotsky pin and a Feldman pin.
That helped.
That'll-
Feldman got a pin?
Yeah.
Wow.
That'll get you
Pins
some points. I mean, it's one of those things where the pin is worth double the win. So if
Yeah.
you get a pin, you all of a sudden start moving up the scoreboard.
Is that why you always wanted to pin people?
That's I always tell some little kid, Iowa offends me. Multiple times in this round, they had an inside cradle, and they just chose to willingly let it go. And I'm like, this is literally, I actually was thinking about this on the way over here. I think,
Well, was one of those the Franek one?
no, it was the one
Okay.
that was, maybe it was Caliendo was one, and who was the other one? I don't remember. I think Frank might have cradled Blaze, but Blaze is tricky and he got out of it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think if you had
So he didn't willingly let it go.
no, not
No.
that. That wasn't what I was.
Okay.
I wasn't counting that one. I wasn't counting that one.
Sorry.
But I think if you had a pinning hold competition, and you had a bunch of wrestlers, and they got to get this hold, a bar, or whatever,
Yeah.
Turk, I think inside cradle would be the number one pinning combination, like the one that you get the pin the highest percentage on once you lock it up.
Yeah.
For sure. What do you think's gonna be?
Oh man, I don't know.
I think it's
I
inside cradle.
think it's the most common pin because it's like just the most common pinning combination move that people get to, like just off action.
Yeah.
But as far as when people have it and like their finishing rate, I don't know if it's the highest.
But so we're not saying they're not on their back already. You have to turn them over and then
Okay.
pin them. I think it is like you go.
I feel like if you have a crossface cradle, you're more likely to pin them than if you have an inside cradle.
Oh, we're doing crossface cradles now too.
Yeah.
I think people.
If you want to learn more about cradles, this guy.
inside
Yeah, I
versus
can teach
outside
you that.
cradle. Outside cradle, lots of times they're able to keep the near shoulder up. So
Yeah.
crossface does increase that rate. So crossface is outside
If
cradle.
you have the crossface,
yeah.
I think the best time to get a pin is when you have it tight
Ye-
and they're on their back and you're squeezing hard, Ben.
That's how
I
we
think
do
we
it.
can all agree on
Yes,
that.
Yes.
Wow.
You know what might be the number one is the Ryder Rogotsky reach back gets another one. I've been studying his technique. I can't tell you what I've picked up. I have picked up something, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to start my guys working on it next year.
You
So,
can't tell us?
We're in freestyle. I'm
It's
not
a
telling
secret?
you guys. I'm on the radio right now. There's something he does that's a little different.
If I was Ryder Rogotsky, I'd feel so honored to hear that Ben is
Yeah.
studying his technique and keeping it a
Well,
secret.
it's ob- I mean, no. Anyone who's not studying him, it doesn't want to understand wrestling because you say, okay, everyone has the ability to do this hold, right? Anyone could do this. A whole bunch of people don't even try it because it's not a good move. And then you have this one guy who's getting pins at such an abnormal rate. Like, the amount of times he gets pins there is so preposterously ridiculous. No one has been within 50% of them in the history of college wrestling from that position. So you're like, well, there's clearly something here. What is that something? And this is one of those where I think, like, if say I'm gonna have my guys start doing it, because I think I've picked up on what he's doing. If my guys start doing it, then other people watch the guys that I'm coaching doing it, and they'll say, oh, what are they doing? And it'll catch on. And then at some point, the top guys will say, oh, this is how they're getting us. Here's what we should do to defend it.
Yeah.
So it's one of those. So, no, I'm not going to tell you guys. Earn it! You want to understand this? Watch some damn wrestling film. Figure out what's going on. I think I got to figure it out.
Caleb was so offended.
I'll tell you off the air.
Okay.
Thank you.
He watched him get a
Instagram
pin at Big Tens. He's like, he just reaches back. It's like, it's so stupid. That should not work. Yeah.
That is like the first thing they teach you when you start wrestling.
He's like, you're not supposed to do that.
It's like breaking his brain because
he's a rules guy. And so when you break the rule of reaching back, it doesn't make sense to him.
Not good.
All right, 174. How did Carter Starace look, guys?
Not like normal Carter Starace.
No.
He got taken down first.
Yeah.
He won, but it wasn't like he killed him.
It was like he got his takedown right into a turn, and that was kind of
I think he maybe got one.
He got another
more,
takedown, I think.
But I think it was off Sparks being aggressive because he was losing.
Did you guys say he gave up the first takedown?
Yes, he definitely did. Yep.
He was in on a good shot, and then his leg got passed, and he I don't know if he couldn't get heavy or he just had no strength.
Was it a knee thing? He just didn't want to fight
I think it was a knee thing for sure.
It did appear.
He never gets his leg passed like that.
Yeah. So, honestly, the next one, Adam Kemp's kind of tough.
Yeah, he's hard to score on.
He's hard to score. He's difficult. So that'd be interesting and telling to see, because I feel like old Carter, healthy Carter, would go get one.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of weapons. He'll go get it. Not healthy Carter, can he still go get it, or can he not?
Yeah, I don't know.
And you know who looked really good in this bracket, though? Makai looked good.
Yeah.
He really did.
Dude.
I mean, honestly, if
he's got to be licking his chops now.
If you were Makai and you got beat by this other dude, how many times in a row now? Beat by
3.
Carter? And the last one wasn't remotely close. And now it is like, glimmer of hope. Let's freaking go.
Yep. He's fired up.
Mm-hmm. And then the other big one here.
A few upsets.
Yeah, well, the 5 and the 12, which, Kennedy kind of had a great opportunity because Simma's a tough wrestler, but he's the 28th seed.
Yeah.
He beats Canigliaro, which we all would have agreed that Canigliaro is probably not a great 5 seed. I think you did argue that, actually.
Yes, I did.
On Monday.
I did indeed.
And then Ishins beats Patrick Kennedy.
Yeah. Got the takedown late. It was kind of like a back-and-forth sort of match, but then it seemed like Kennedy, he had righted the ship, and then he gives up the takedown at the end to lose 9-6, I think.
Yes, 100%. That was a wild match. So now it's Simba versus Ishins, which is 21 versus 28 to go to the quarters.
Wow.
I think everything else went to chalk, correct?
Yeah, not a ton else.
This match was crazy, actually. I don't know how to say that guy's name.
It's Pazook.
Pazook versus Gaitan.
Yeah.
18-11. A bunch of back points in that one.
Yeah, he kept – Gaitan put himself on his back a couple of those
He does
times.
that. He's very aggressive.
He likes to do that, yeah.
Yes. And then this one, Kramer versus Gavin Sachs. It was a defensive fall. Kramer was actually – I'm sorry.
Really?
I believe Sachs was on top, and he does a lot of, crab ride type things. And
What was the score before it happened? Do you remember who was winning?
Click on it. I think Sachs was on top, if I remember correctly. No. Oh.
Kramer
got
top.
the takedown.
Wait, but they gave him the takedown at the time of the pin. So it was a neutral fall then.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because the pin's 237, and that would be at 237.
Interesting.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you wait? Would you give a takedown in a neutral fall?
Shouldn't.
You shouldn't. It would just be a pin.
pin.
It would just be pin.
Unless maybe they didn't even have time to start counting neutral danger, and they just went for the pin.
I think it was just
away.
pin, yeah, because they were in a scramble. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these things happen.
All right, best matches next round. Starocki versus Kemp. All eyes on them.
Yeah.
I don't know who else.
That's really
bottom
it.
side of the bracket is not.
Well, yeah, as we said, there was only one All-American in it.
Mm-hmm.
He lost.
Starocki versus Kemp.
Yeah, that's the match.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
84.
Your boy, Parker Keckeisen.
You know what? This guy actually held him scoreless first period, I believe.
Really?
That hasn't happened, or maybe he got taken right at the end of the first. It was a while. Either way, Parker doesn't get held scoreless all that often. Was still winning 10-0. Feldkamp doing Feldkamp things.
He's
And
a
even
pinner.
all my high school kids are like, how does he not know that one's coming? That's what Feldkamp does.
What, the chin?
He went here and here, but you know what he does? He goes kind of this way, so you straighten up, and then he can go back the other way too. He does like an outside trip type thing. So yeah, that guy definitely put himself in harm's way.
Harm's way.
Sam Wolf losing to David Key of Navy.
Oh, and then Legal
That's an
beat
upset.
Bennett Berge. So that's 2 Big 12 guys right there.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow, the 8 and 9 seed both
Yeah,
lost.
so 24 versus 25 to get to the quarters,
Wow.
which is totally crazy.
Good opportunity for those two guys.
So what happened to Saldano? Because you sent me that video. I was watching the match when it happened.
Yeah.
It didn't look like much happened. And
No. I couldn't tell what – I mean, I think their heads hit. I
think that's what it was?
I think Bullock's head hit under his jaw.
How would they take him
really?
out on a stretcher because of a concussion? I figure stretchers are spine issues, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't look – you watch the video and you're like,
He just looked like he got knocked loopy.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He does kind of go a little bit stiff, you can tell there. Yeah.
It was – yeah, he didn't
Crazy.
look – I wonder if his tournament's done, honestly.
Oh,
They took him
bro,
out
he got took on a
stretcher.
stretcher. He ain't coming back.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably
I'd
it.
be
Or
pretty
what if he comes
shocked.
back like the Undertaker?
Yeah. Sits up straight.
What if they put him back? They
Oh
they
my-
take him to the arena on a stretcher.
Did you watch
What?
Foca?
Bro, he lost.
Bro. Did you see it, though?
It was right in front of me. I think I was distracted by
You
Hawks.
did not see
Hawks
it.
came.
Okay.
So, no, I did not.
You have
Oh, stalling?
no. So
Takedown.
He all right, so there's like 3 seconds left, and Conway takes a shot, and he kind of down blocks it, and Foca just sort of like hangs on his heels, like kind of just to concede. They're like, the match is over, right? And there's like 3 seconds left. And he shoots a double leg through his face and takes him down.
Dang.
And like right with like 1 second left, maybe. They even challenged it, but you could tell Mike Gray was so
But he did have
pissed.
3 stalling calls in the third period.
Wait, so he gave up another stall call with 5 seconds left.
And then got taken down right
to
after
lose by
that.
1 point.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
It was just all-time
That's tough.
meltdown. Like, what are you doing?
That's big meltdown, big time
Yeah.
meltdown there.
So, yeah, that was. I was really looking forward to that Plot Foca match, but not happening.
Oh, Melchewski upset Fishback. Fishback did
yes,
not
he did.
choose bottom against him because Melchewski's got a tough leg ride.
Yeah, evidently. And TJ Stewart, 55-second pinfall,
I didn't see. I mean, I saw him celebrating. I did
lateral
not see-
drop.
Lateral drop.
Just yeeted.
This is the one where I sure thought Negron had to take down in the third
I
period.
know.
Yeah. Good match.
In
there.
matches like this, when you know it's not going to be points, they just need to more liberally give the takedowns. Just
Yeah.
change the takedown rules. It's like,
Well,
all right,
the other thing
that's
here is
close enough.
I want to say Salazar won on like a 1:07 ride time or something. I don't think it says on here
Yeah.
what it was, but
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
well, you can do 121 minus 13, so it's 108.
Yeah. So not a signature win there.
No.
So Rogotsky versus Salazar next.
Salazar's a tough matchup for Rogotsky, but Rogotsky's wild, so.
He be pinning.
Yep.
Ben scouting him.
Yeah.
It's tricky.
Bullock Pinto is a
off
fun-
air. I'll tell you two what he does.
That's what's up.
I will not tell the public. You guys got to do your own homework. Okay. All my AWAs, we're gonna be reaching back like a mug next year. All kind of reach backs.
All right.
Kind of reach backs.
Big matches coming up. What we got here?
Cat guys in Feldkamp.
I
Two
don't know.
all-
That'd be
Nothing
all-
crazy.
2 All-Americans.
Bullock Pinto was that one? That one was.
That was
It's close.
That was
Close,
fun
yeah.
at Big Tens.
They called the fall here. There shouldn't be injury default, but I guess it doesn't matter.
They called the fall there.
Yeah, you saw.
Bullock and
the-
Saldana.
Oh, I thought they stopped the match.
Oh, I thought the ref slapped it.
Same points
Interesting.
either way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Same
don't
point.
matter.
All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Man, Jackson Smith lost to Joel's. He majored him at Big Tens.
He did not look good.
No,
Not at all. Got ridden out, maybe. He got reversed and ridden out.
Taken down a bunch. Yeah, taken down twice, I think. Andy Smith.
Oh, my
Andy
goodness.
Smith.
Zach Glazier finally had, he could have been the hero here.
I know.
And your Andy Smith prognostication after 2 years has
Really,
finally came
really
true.
We got some outlaws in the house.
Outlaws in the house. There we
Yep.
go.
Yeah, we knew
Is
it
that
was.
an outlaw coach?
That's yeah.
Nice.
That's his son wrestles Caleb.
Okay.
But he
That guy's too big
he's
for
kinda
Caleb.
Like that no.
His name is also Caleb.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm like,
Yeah.
He's a little big for Caleb.
No, yeah, he would be a little big.
So you can feel free to brag about Andy Smith for a little bit.
Come on, brag about it.
No, I don't want to because I know Caleb Piles is hurting.
For Zach Glazier? If your son's a Zach Glazier fan, you did something wrong as a parent.
He literally calls him the GOAT.
Yeah, and Christian goes, the GOAT Andy Smith, and then I was like, he beat your son's GOAT.
Yeah.
Zach Glazier.
Too funny.
Yeah.
What was I saying on here? Scroll. Oh, Nick Stemmet. Did you guys hear what Jason Bryant said?
No.
And he said, and he was actually trying that one, so it counts.
That's a good reference.
I love that. Was classic.
Because
against Ferrari. Was that 2 or 3 years
ago?
ago?
Like 3
I
years
do
ago.
remember.
Yeah.
So everyone knows. Like 3 years ago, Stanford was going to wrestle Oklahoma State, and Stemmet talked a bunch of trash on Instagram and Twitter and stuff about how he's going to win. And then then Ferrari beats him. He like texts him or majors him. And then the next, like literally that night, he tweets or goes on Instagram, doesn't count, wasn't trying.
Classic. Yeah, Jason Bryant said, that one counts. He was trying.
That is just such a classic, hilarious
classic,
line.
right?
It's a good pull. That's a good pull.
Yeah. I didn't notice. I didn't hear him.
Yeah,
Man,
it
you
was
know, I know it was against the 29 seed, but Michael Beard looks amazing right now.
I didn't watch that one.
Bro, I mean, he looked like he looked incredible.
So Allred has a nice path because now he's got to beat Andy Smith instead of Zach Glazier, who he had lost to. Nebraska, I feel like, had a good session. I want to say they were close.
They only lost
to the
Hutmacher.
They're in second right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a good session.
How did that Hutmacher
Cole got a
Colton
takedown,
match,
and then it was like 4-2 late, and Hutmacher took a shot and gave up a go behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see how
This
what
bracket
happens when two men
It
of
looked
that
like
size
it looked like
collide.
two enormous people.
This one actually, like Cardenas, Elam is good next round. Little versus Buchanan should be good next round. Who's the other one? Oh, Smith versus Allred obviously is going to be good next round.
Yeah.
Should be a bunch of good ones.
Cardenas Elam is a really good match.
That's one where, Cardenas' weakness is pace, and Elam just won't wrestle with a hard pace.
Yeah.
So,
you
know,
should tell him to.
I'm not his coach, so I try to stay out of it. I don't really advise people who don't want my advisement. If he were to text me or something, I'd say, well, hey, go watch Beard versus Cardenas. He doesn't like a hard pace. That's very simply what you probably have to do to win the match.
Okay. Bradley Hill pulled an upset over Owen Treffen.
Big upset.
Really?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah, well, I didn't miss it, but
We got Feldkamp next round.
yeah.
Feldman.
Upside
Feldkamp bumped up.
Feldman, Feld something or other.
He felled it.
Oh,
Okay.
Doucette beat Pitzer. I did not see it. I left. Listen,
Wow.
I came. I'm a real professional.
No.
I know. Listen,
You're
hold on.
not-
Hold on. I wanted to watch the matches, but I said, you know what? My job comes first. I'm going to sacrifice. I'm not going to watch these big boys, these heavy Chevys wrestle, and I'm going to go get on set. And, I thought Christian would do the same thing. Real professional. And he shows up like 30 minutes late.
Yeah, this guy's so unprofessional.
You were with me. And he held me up at the place. He's like, oh, I got to get the – he was just texting Haley.
That's so
Text.
crazy.
Is that a
so
girlfriend?
crazy.
Or are you
Oh.
married? I can't
I
remember.
wasn't even texting Haley.
he's
You're not
married.
married. There's no wedding ring.
He wears so many rings.
Oh, where's your wedding ring? Bro,
Why
it's
does he have
this
so
finger.
many-
This is your wedding ring. There you go.
Oh, wow. He's married now.
I'm married now.
He just married Haley just here on the show. That's
Hey, did you see Greg Warren kick him out of the show last night?
Thank goodness.
I put that on Instagram just for you.
I saw that. That was hilarious. I'm so mad that anyway.
Greg was very funny last night.
He's so good.
He was great.
I
I was worried for him because the crowd was a lot of wrestling people, very loud, very excited to see each other.
I feel like they tuned in, though.
They did. They were all everyone drinking. And we were talking to Greg after the show. He was like, man, I get nervous going in front of like a crowd like this because it's just filled with people who haven't seen each other in a long time, and they're all excited to see each other and they talk. But Greg's so funny that everyone shut up and started listening. It was great.
That's true power.
It
He's
was
a true pro.
Yeah.
What a beast. Man, Wyatt Hendrickson almost got pinned by Seth Nevels.
I did not see that one because I was coming to my job.
Oh, my God.
Describe
Here
it.
we
Can you
go.
describe it for me?
I didn't get to see it either.
It was a weird, like
a body lock?
Wyatt was in on high crotch, almost like a crackdown position. And he went and instead of doing something normal, he kind of let go of the leg and then started to circle under. Like almost like a like a what would the movie?
So
look,
you have
look,
Crackdown.
you got all
Almost
these
like a
books.
leg
These
pass,
are
but
my
like-
clown crew right
Yeah.
here. These guys stayed up
No
too
one could
late
see
last
them.
night.
Look at all these
There's,
people.
just
Yeah.
trust us. There's a lot of kids behind
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, right there. You guys
They're
can't.
making it
We
weird.
need to have this camera on a swivel so we can turn it around.
Yeah,
And,
like
you
this
know,
guy's
do that
making
type of
sure
thing.
it's lined up.
Is
there.
it sharp or are we in focus? Good.
We got a thumbs up from the Ohio State
They
fan.
stayed up way too late. Actually, the one that fell asleep is not here. I don't know where he went. He's sleeping. No, he's not. You lie. Bro, no. Oh, Vince. Vince is literally sleeping like a homeless person over there. I wish we could have a camera all against the back wall. Kellen fell asleep during the first session. It was not good.
Wow, that's embarrassing.
I can't believe him. Then we come to the best wrestling tournament in the world. This man falls asleep.
Well, there's no wrestling happening right now in his defense.
No,
Sorry.
he fell asleep during the session.
Oh.
He fell asleep like this.
I thought you were talking
Wow.
about right now.
No,
That's-
Vince is sleeping like a homeless person.
I like challenged
Kellen-
Ben for a second. He just looked at me and it scared me for a moment.
He's like that.
He just silently turned his head at me, and I was like,
He's like,
"I'm
"Okay."
sorry."
My
bro."
wife. So listen, I think the neighborhood we're in is nice. My wife. I'm like, we went and worked out this morning. And I said, well, honey, I'm going to get breakfast for everyone. So
It's highly
There's
likely.
kids
hey,
behind
we're
the camera
on a
with the
show.
fucking
You guys
cushion
behave
down.
yourselves.
So
I
he's
said-
kind of small.
I'm gonna walk. Oh, he is. He's 113 maybe. So I said, I'm gonna walk to breakfast. Amy's like,
113. I'm a
watch it.
cradle
We're in a
of
rough neighborhood. You need to watch yourself. And I'm like, Amy, don't you think they're gonna pick someone easier to rob? Like, surely they'll pick someone. I'm like,
I don't know.
I'll get the single lady over there. It'll be a little easier.
I think I kind of get it though.
I would rob you.
Yeah, it'd
Bro,
be-
if you
it'd
tried
be so
robbing
easy.
me, I'd beat you up.
Honestly though, if as long as we get the things off of you, you can't chase us
That's
down.
the guy that fell asleep
Yeah.
during the session right there.
I bet
Where?
I can run
Gray
faster than
sweatshirt. Gray sweatshirt. He fell asleep.
Oh man.
I know.
Oh, look at him. Yeah, he does look sleepy.
you. They all go, "Oh, they're roasting you on FRL."
Yeah, that's right. All right. How do you, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yes,
is
how do
there,
we get
is there,
those shoes?
is there a like
I don't
a-
know.
You guys should do a challenge
Here,
or something.
I'm gonna take these out.
This is sponsored by Nike, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Nike.
Can you take this out? All right, here. Look at this.
Boom, look at that.
All right. Hey, I
They
think
kind of look like
think
basketball
oh, look,
shoes.
they
They're
light
already
up.
lighting up.
And, well, you guys saw the Flow logo on them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Flow on the tongue also. Here you go.
What size? No, don't give it to him.
Hey, shoes for everyone.
No, I thought they were gonna run over the camera.
You give it to your
back
ne'er-do-well
off the camera.
pupils.
This one, he's trouble. We gotta watch out for him.
Oh yeah, right
Oh
there.
my gosh!
Boom.
Look at these kids. This is going crazy.
All right.
This is. I can see. You know what? I can see your influence on these kids because they love injecting a little chaos into. All right, look at now. They're
Oh
going.
my gosh.
All right, you can
Okay.
place them back
Best-
in here when you're ready.
Best second round matches at heavyweight.
Okay. Thank you.
Best second round match. Get off the camera, you bum.
Oh, he's just milking his camera time. That's shameful.
All
right.
Max, get off the camera. Davison versus Gahaldi, probably.
Gadali, yeah.
Gadali. Hey, wasn't Fernandez the one that Bastida bumped up on last year at the duel?
Yes.
At that collegiate duels?
Yes.
And Bastida beat him.
Bastida
So
beat
he's
him.
gonna be feeling great about that matchup.
Yeah. Slavakuski
Wait,
Schultz.
but I didn't even get to. I'm not good at describing things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
yeah,
He was in
yeah,
a crack.
yeah.
All the
All your ne'er-do-wells showed up and
Crackdown
ruined
position.
it.
He's in a crackdown position.
and then he kind of lets go of the leg and like circles towards the head.
Was he trying to get the head? Was he trying to swim to
He's-
it and
yeah.
pin him?
No, he like let go of the leg. Never mind.
Let go of the leg.
You know what? I'll try to pull
Christian
it up.
doesn't know wrestling positions.
I
How,
do.
well, how are you going to pull it
Wait till you see it.
up? Wild.
Was it he just going for the head? But he let go of the leg.
Yes.
Was he like
This seems,
swimming
I'm
half?
skeptical of you.
Let go of the leg, swim half?
If once you see it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing.
I
Do you
want to
think
show
you can
it.
pull this up fast enough for this?
Maybe.
You know, I
even know
should
what
say
mat it was on.
a few of these guys fell asleep, but that bum Aiden Sinclair didn't even show up for session one.
Boo.
He was watching a Zach Bryan concert last night.
Zach Bryan.
Wow.
I don't know. I guess he's a
That's-
singer
no,
or
yeah,
something.
that's cool.
Yeah. No, it's not cool. It's not cool. It's
Yeah,
not
not
cool.
cool.
Not cool in session one.
Oh,
That's
man, that's
it.
bad. That's bad.
Christian's just been hovering over mat numbers this whole time.
What the heck? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing.
Oh, session
Oh,
two.
my
It happened in
God.
session
Oh,
one.
I got to go on demand.
Well, it should be right at the end of session one,
So
right?
while you find it, what
Yeah.
happened? How did he dig himself out of the hole?
He just got scores.
Okay.
He was up
Well, let's see.
5-1. He was up 5-1
Oh, I clicked on
at the
wrong
time.
button. My bad.
All
And then
right.
Click on this one right here.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to find
Dang,
it.
Up 5-0.
Take down 2 near fall.
Escape, takedown, near fall.
That's
so
not
he's
going to
down
show you how it
7-6.
happened, though.
Dang, and he was only down 7-6.
All right, I got it.
So did he
All right,
almost get
let's see
pinned?
it.
Or he
Look
was
here,
on his
nerd.
back
Let's
for
see.
3
Let me see. Let me
seconds?
see it.
All right.
Oh, we're almost there. Okay.
We're
All
watching.
right.
He goes high crotch.
He's on a high crotch.
Okay, cracks him
Crackdown.
down.
Accurate so far.
Yep,
Yes.
correct.
That,
Oh, I see what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
See, my description
Neville's-
was not.
how to
So Neville's was more set up. So he thought, so if Neville's is laying down on his side in that position, you can lots of times turn and go half on him. But Neville's was sitting up, so he really tried to force it, and Neville's was able to stay on top
He
of him.
didn't let go of the leg though, Christian. He kept it when he rolled and tried to.
He tried to
pin
force him down to
pinch
the
him on
side,
his
I
back.
think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Christian's
100%.
dying.
Oh my
we're doing
gosh.
handcuffs, are we?
What?
Don't
Yeah,
we all
you're like,
know
eyes
at this
are watering,
point you
struggling.
cough into your elbow?
Chris, this is Christian's Michael Jordan game.
His flu
I'm
game.
hurting, boys.
Christian is hurting. If you see him, don't say hi.
Don't
Leave him
shake his
alone.
hands.
Yeah.
He's going to give you
He
germs.
coughs right into them.
I'm literally tearing up.
Oh my God, dude. Are you okay?
Someone get this man a soda or something.
The energy was just too much for him.
Okay.
You got water? You're good?
All right, so now we need to go back.
Okay.
What happened?
You have to man the show, Ben.
All right, I'll take
you're
over.
Captain now.
Well, I've been trying to take over for a while, this man. Well, we're going to go back to 125.
Okay.
Oh,
I got you.
Yep, and we're going to talk about, because we kind of skipped second round matchups. We want to make sure we got through all
That's
the things
true.
that happen. 25 is the best weight for second round matchups. I mean, just read these. Davis Unger. That one is probably not going to be all exciting, I don't think. Mckee Figueroa is fire.
Mckee
Satella
Figueroa's
Noto's
fire.
fire. Pulin Ramos. Provo Ayala. Spratley Flint. Every single. Barnett Camacho. Smith Stitch. Which one of those matches is not good? You know what they need to do? Some of these other weight classes
None of
are
them.
way more wimpy than this. They need to have Mat 1 is 125 bouts. So we don't have all of them at once because it's going to suck.
It's going to.
Yeah, all 8 of these are going to happen at one time. We totally won't be able to watch all of them.
Yeah. Which one are you looking forward to the most?
Okay, which one of these?
And Satella Noto is interesting because one of these guys is going to be a quarterfinalist,
Yes.
and they're the 28 and 12 seed.
That is
And
kinda
But
crazy.
Satella is the 28 seed and has beat Noto before.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, man. I'm going to go Figueroa McKee. I think that one's going to be fun.
I agree.
Unless Figueroa is too defensive, then maybe it won't be quite as fun. Flynn Spratley is a really good one. Camacho Barnett is a really good one. I think Smith could beat Stanich potentially.
I think so too.
Really
We were talking. Kozak was saying he thinks that either the winner of D'Agostino or Smith, that was a bad matchup for Stanich.
Yes.
True freshman Luke, you ready?
I don't know.
Just because of the experience, I don't know exactly why Kozak thought that, but that's what he thought. What's your most excited match?
25.
Second round
That
match,
one.
So awesome.
Smith versus Stanich for
Smith
sure.
Stanich. Why?
Because I think Smith can win.
Yeah.
But Barnett, Camacho's good too.
Dude, just
Take some
hold
more
your
water.
voice.
You take
Hold
some
your
more.
voice.
Yeah.
All right, 33.
You wanna move back to
25.
33?
So much fire.
Okay. Fix
I
Bouzakis.
I think there's a possibility that Bouzakis does something crazy.
You think you could beat him?
I just think there's a possibility he could throw him or something like that where he gets 7 and then tries to hold out defensively. If that doesn't happen, then Fix wins 100% of the
They're
time.
both really. I don't know who's stronger.
They're very powerful.
Who do you think is
Stout.
stronger?
I would say Bouzakis. He does some really ridiculous, powerful things.
They're both just built
Yeah.
like crazy for 33.
Teskey Cook. I don't see. There's not very. This is not like 25 where I'm excited about all of the other matches.
Yeah.
Like that one will be fun, and then not that super excited about the rest of these.
Yeah. Arini Van D, kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we've gone through all the second round matchups.
We got a 41.
We did 41.
We did.
Yeah. Well, at the beginning, but we
okay.
can come back. We were saying
Oh, you're
Echemendia,
right.
Edmund is fire.
And Hardy Lemley.
Yeah, and Hardy Lemley is fire. I am a little sad because I was thinking we would get Cole Matthews Bartlett in the second round,
I agree.
Yeah.
but
I
we will
agree.
not be.
That's sad.
And the reason I'm sad about that is because Cole Matthews and Bartlett had a crazy match at NCAA's last year.
Mitch Moore's never kept it close with Bartlett, has he?
I bet he will here.
Because Mitch Moore is kind of tough to score. And he's short, stocky, strong.
Really strong.
Yes.
I was a little sad. Cole was down by 2, but he had a minute and 5 seconds of riding time. Then he picked bottom in the third
He got ridden out, I think.
and got ridden out, which I wondered why.
There.
Yeah, I felt like it could have chose neutral because if you don't get out in 5 seconds, then.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah.
What about let's go to teams, 'cause that's something we've talked about.
Yeah.
Team race, we mentioned Nebraska looked really good. So it's Penn State 1, Michigan 2.
Well, these are actually all tied. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. I was looking at the number of wrestlers they have and not the amount
so
of
Penn
team
State
points.
1, Nebraska 2, Michigan 3, Iowa State 4. Ohio State, I said they were kind of quite a bit further down, and they got 2 pins in the upper weights. Virginia Tech, Cornell, Oklahoma State and Iowa, 9 and 10. When's the last time that's happened? No, not that you can take much away from round 1.
Yeah, round 1.
Team points.
Probably about 10% of the total points
Yes.
going to be scored. Did we do it?
I think we did.
I think we did it. I think I did myself. My gosh.
Should we talk real quick? It is a little surprising. Penn State, not usually. It feels like sometimes they have close matches early, but they usually always get their hand raised anyways.
Yeah.
Like not to say that they're.
Nagawa and Kasak losing is a surprise.
Yeah. I was surprised. Yes. You usually don't see their higher seeded guys not come out on top.
Yeah, those were
especially in those early rounds.
I thought Kasak could go on a run on that bottom half, and I mean he could still go on a run backside for sure. He's tough.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. We're done. We'll back tomorrow. I won't back tomorrow. I gotta get my guys a workout.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna fill? Who's filling in my spot tomorrow?
Probably that guy.
He's gonna be working out. He can't come.
May just be me and Tyler. Maybe we'll get Greg Warren.
Oh, that'd be good.
Then he can get Tyler off the show.
Kick me off my show.
That'd be
perfect.
Great. Oh, it's his show now.
It's my show.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Thanks to Nike for providing this awesome space. We'll be back tomorrow between sessions. It's not an exact time because we don't know exactly when that session is going to end. But thanks for tuning in. For Ben and Tyler, I'm Christian. See you next time.
See ya.